just editing my first day video at Europa-Park and realised that my intro didn't save. Unfortunately it starts with me here. I've been there for 3 days, but what I'm about to do now is show you. As soon as I went in, I went straight to Blue Fire, so let's head to that. Wow, so I've just had my first ride on Blue Fire, and it was a front row ride. As I was in the park early, there was only a 20-minute wait for the normal wait, and wow, so good. It's so many elements that reminded me of Hyperion and Icon of Blackpool as well, and it was just fantastic. The hang time, that inline twist towards the end, the head chopper at the beginning before the loop, blown away, absolutely blown away. First ride, Mac, you've done a great job with that one. Brilliant. So I'm right by Wodan now, so I'm going to head in there. It's just opened, so let's head in there now. I mean, look at this for an entrance to an area. Wow. I'm just so impressed with the level of theming so far. It's shown a 20-minute wait, but it does have a single rider queue, so hopefully that will be shorter. There was a single rider for Blue Fire, but because I wanted a front row, I wanted to make sure they were in it, so let's head into Wodan. So it's a GCI wooden coaster, very much like Wicker Man, Alton Towers. My absolute favourite is Ghost Rider at Knott's Berry Farm, so let's see if this one beats it. Apparently it's got quite a big steep drop as well, so let's head on in. Looks really impressive so far. Theming is immense. So here we go, single rider. Yeah, I want to try and get as many in while it's quiet this morning at these big coasters, so that then I can then enjoy the rest of the park later. So I'm heading up the stairs now and going into the station. So I've just had my brilliant first ride on Wodan. I did single rider, but I actually got the front row. I was absolutely shocked when I was asked to go on the front. Yeah, had about a 10-minute wait for that. It's fantastic. How do I describe it? First drop was a little bit like Wicker Man, but goes the opposite way with the turn. Then into this really sharp bend. You can hear it behind me. Loads of head choppers, loads of air time, ejector time, and yeah, absolutely phenomenal ride. It isn't Ghost Rider, it hasn't got the speed of Ghost Rider, but it's definitely my favourite Woody in Europe, I'd say, that I've been on. So yeah, brilliant. One thing I would say, there's a couple of sections where there's the new Titan track being added, which is towards the beginning. There's a really nice section where it comes out the station and trundles along the track before it goes up the lift hill. There was Titan track there, and probably the last kind of 20 seconds of the ride there was as well, towards the brake run, you definitely notice the difference. It makes the ride smoother, and you don't really want smooth when it's a woody. But yeah, brilliant. I love the way that it went through the station. I just can't believe as well how good operations are. I'm getting to the station thinking, oh, I'm going to film, I'm about to go on, and they're literally getting you straight on there. So yeah, really, really good. I'm really impressed so far. They're literally getting the trains out as soon as they can. Really, really good operations. So so I'm going to head around the park now. I'm heading for Voltron because that is my number one that I've really anticipated. Second was Wodan, and it hasn't disappointed me. It actually exceeded my expectations of what I thought it would. Blue Fire was brilliant as well. Yeah, so far I can see why everyone likes this park. Really great. And we're going to Scandinavia. That's good, so it tells you what everything is in this area. So Iceland and then Scandinavia. So, one thing that was good when I was on Wodan, I could see the whole park, so I kind of got my bearings of where all the big coasters were. So I think I'm heading in the right direction. Kind of just going today and just working my way around, working out where everything is, how to get everywhere, just taking it all in. I can see Voltron over there, I think, so might be heading the wrong way, but we'll head around and just kind of find our way. It's just really nice just to be here. Oh, look at that flame, the theming. There's a boat. So one of the rides I'm really is on my anticipation list is Arthur. So when I find that, definitely going to go on that one. I can't believe how great the weather is. Oh, here's a rapids. Looks good. I think what I'll probably end up doing is maybe towards the end of the day, because obviously if I want to go back to my hotel, if I'm wet, might do that if I do the wet rides then. But do you know what, today's my first day. I'm just taking it all in, just doing the rides that I come to, and then I've got another 2 days after this to really enjoy the park as well. Found my way nearby, so there is Euro-Mir, which I've heard is closing this year, so I have to go on that. It's one of the reasons why I came here. I've been watching that coaster for quite some time and I had to get it in before it closes down. And then I can see a little bit of Voltron over there, so I'm going to head that way. Just the level of immersiveness and theming is just, it's fantastic. So, what's Euro-Mir? 5-minute wait, wow. Hopefully it stays like that. I'm going to see what Voltron is first. It's probably quite a long wait for that one. But I think it's over this way. Yep. So. Oh, wow. It does look phenomenal. I hope it lives up to the hype. If it's anything like Blue Fire was, I'm going to be impressed. Wow, that first launched loop. Wow, it's a fantastic theming as well. Oh, it's a long queue by the look of it. So, whoa, it's a very long queue. Look at it go. Wow. Okay. So let's have a look. It's a 50-minute wait and a single rider, so I'm going to try a single rider. This is an incredible queue line. Wow. It's a test seat. So single rider. So I'm now in the station, and this is animatronic, and then all of this around here. Wow, what a station, what a queue area.
Der Voltron, meine Damen und Herren, ein Apparat, der es uns ermöglicht, mittels kosmischer Energie zu reisen. Gibt seine Kraft nun erstmals am eigenen Leib.
So I've just come off a front row, another front row on single rider, far left ride on Voltron, Navara. I'm actually really emotional. I have never been on a ride that has felt so immersive, from the queue line to getting in the station. You know, you go into the launch area, the ride bounces, there's like electricity going around you, the noise, the soundtrack, then you launch into that vertical loop to then a multitude of twists and turns, ejector time, the pressure on my legs, because I had my hands in the air the whole time, was just, I think it could be my new number one. Velocicoaster was my number one before, but I think this beats it from everything. There was elements that felt like the start of Velocicoaster from the launch, especially the second half after the turntable section, that I think would be, it needs to be enclosed, that area. I do think you lose the immersiveness in that area. It needs to be a little bit more enclosed, because there's a turntable and there's like all the lightning and the Tesla coils going around you, and I could see some smoke, but I couldn't quite see it because it was bright. So that would be enclosed, would be really cool. But I think at night, if I get a chance to do it at night, if hopefully the park stays a little bit open later as it did last night, which was 8 o'clock, then maybe I'll get on it then. But yeah, I'm stood here now. I've had to kind of have a few moments to go to a bit of a wipe a tear moment. You know, the fact I'm in this park that I've wanted to come to for so long, but now gone on what could be my new number one. I'm gassed. I can't believe it. I just really cannot believe how good that ride was. It was long. It was just, I don't think I could fault it in any way. I think I probably got the best seat on the ride as well, because I was on the edge, I was floating, so there was nothing underneath me, it was flawless. I was on the front, yeah, I'm just watching it go around now. And single rider was about 20 minutes on a 50-minute queue, so really great operations again. The way the queue goes, you have to put everything in a locker and you get given a card. Really brilliant. I am beyond impressed with this park and that ride especially. I'm definitely getting some merch for that, because it's a phenomenal ride. Phenomenal. So after my incredible ride on Voltron, I'm actually going to go on Arthur now. Just looked on the app, it's showing only a 30-minute wait, and hopefully there's a single rider as well. So let's head on there. I was going to go on Euro-Mir, but it's about a 50-minute wait, so I thought I'm not going to wait for that one. Come at a quieter time. As I say, I've got here 3 days to get it in, and I'm probably only going to ride it once maybe while I'm here. Just want to make sure that I've got it in while I'm here, but I'm just really enjoying taking everything in. Wow, 3 of the best coasters I've ever been on already this morning, and yeah, I need to do Voltron again, but I think it could be the number one. My current number one is Velocicoaster, followed by Stardust Racers, and I think it might slip in there as number one and make the other 2 drop down. But 3 days, I've got plenty of time to ride it. As I say, virtual queue is closed at the minute, there's none available, so I'm not going to do that. Single rider was 20-25 minutes, so I'll probably pop that later. I just want to try and get a few other things in, but definitely going on that again today. I'd like to try and get it towards the end of the evening, so maybe I'll get a night ride on there if the park stays open later. It's quite busy, so they tend to do that. On the app it says until at least 6 PM, and it did that yesterday, but they stayed open until 8, I noticed. So I'm hoping they might do that again. So I'm just trying to find my way to Arthur right now, and I'll see you over there. Found it. So here we are, Arthur, showing a 35-minute wait. Hopefully we have a single rider queue. Oh, this whole area is so nice. This giant frog. It's really cool. And there it is, powered suspended coaster. Just going to try and find where the start of the queue is. So it got an award in 2016 for ride system. Let's head inside. Here it goes. It's a 45-minute wait now. Do I chance it? I do think I want to go on it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I've changed my mind with Arthur. Just as I was getting in the queue, it went up to an hour. And yeah, I don't think I want to wait that long for it. So hopefully I'll get another chance later. I'll keep my eye on the app and just do a bit more exploring of this area. It's a cute little kids ride. Oh, you can get a bratwurst there. Might grab one of those later. The levels of immersion in this park are just like I've never seen before. There is not one area that doesn't feel themed. You just go from one to another. Yeah. in some ways it's a little bit overwhelming how much there is. Like, where do I look first? Where do I go? So yeah, just going to kind of follow my way around and discover exactly what is to be seen. So I can see that I'm in the UK part of the park because there's a pub and a Union Jack, so I feel slightly more at home. Three Little Pigs restaurant. Oh, the monorail's there. What we've got here? I think this actually could be the entrance, possibly. Oh, there's a train. Oh yeah, Paddington Station. Sweet shop. Oh, we got the red phone boxes as well. Oh, they're grabber machines. That's quite clever. So, is that meant to be Phileas Fogg? Yeah, those machines are funny. So we're going through the archway. Oh, there's the Queen. The London taxi. Oh, it's a taxi ride. Oh, there's a London bus ride as well. I do love all the water here as well. Big fountains and... Well, there's a balloon ride. Are we going into Ireland now? Mickey's restaurant and pub. Again, another bridge over the water. I like that they let pets in here as well, dogs as well. It's really nice. It's a family park at the end of the day, ran by the Mack family. There's a little kids log flume ride here. I have to use a paddle boat, that's brilliant. So this is all the whole kids area, the dragon and things. So I'm going to get out of this area, go and find somewhere else in the park. There's a big castle with a slide for kids to go on over there. Let's go back over this bridge. There's the observation tower in the distance. We'll get a chance to go in there at some point.
Can I be on your vlog?
So no, we're not at Epcot, but it looks very much like an Epcot wall. Not quite as big, I don't think. But I'm not sure which one came first, this or the one in Disney. But this is in Paris now, so you can hear all the French music going on. And this is where the Eurostat Can-Can coaster is, from what I believe. So I'm going to go and see what the queue's like for that and head over. I can't believe how big this park is. Look at this Liberty where you can have something to eat, and La Glace ice creams. There it is, Eurostat Can-Can coaster. So it's 50-minute wait currently over there. Looks like it's going to be a theme for the day, this 50 minutes. Don't know if they do single rider on this one either. Or theme to Moulin Rouge. Oh, they do a single rider. Should we give it a go? Yeah, let's go for it. So just come off Eurostat Can coaster. Gave me real kind of vibes of Space Mountain, that one. It was to the Can music, like do, 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 and it got quicker the more you went round. The lift hill was pretty cool as well, so it's like you're rising up the side of the Eiffel Tower. Yeah, good family coaster. About 25-minute wait for a single rider, so not bad at all. And it's a busy day as well. I mean, we are in the Easter holidays, so you know there's a lot of people here, and actually my rides so far have only 20-25 minutes, but most of them in single rider, which is definitely great for obviously being on my own. Obviously you can use them if you're with family and friends as well, but yeah, really good. So I'm right by Silver Star, I've just realised, right behind me, so I'm going to see what the queue's looking like for that and go on there. So I've had a slight change of plan. It's about an hour wait currently for Silver Star, and I'm feeling a little bit peckish, so I might try and find something to eat somewhere. And yeah, I've just found the Wild Mouse that's got the vertical lift tower, so might have a go on that, see what the waits are like for that as well. But yeah, I need to get some food first. But yeah, still trying to suss out where everything is in the park. I think I've done a full loop now, pretty much, so yeah. Now in the Italian area, so there's a horror shop by the look of it, and I'm going to go in Castello di Medici. Castello de Medici. I think it's some sort of horror house, a bit like Haunted Mansion, I think, maybe. So we'll go and find out.
Sicher einen Mordspaß mit euch haben. Seid willkommen im Castello de Medici.
Willkommen in meinem Castello der Medici. Heute ist eine übernatürliche Nacht. Einmalig in diesem Jahrhundert. Sie werden ganz gesegnet sein. Delikat voll der Pein, euer Opfer für uns wird der Aufstieg genannt sein. Gebt auf sie, entsteigt, verlasst eure Welt. Als Geister verhelfen.
Just come out of Castello de Medici and in the Italian area that we're in, and it was an omni-mover, very much like Haunted Mansion, loads of animatronics, a few jump scares. I actually jumped myself quite a few times, some good smells in there. It was a walk-on as well. Don't miss that ride, it was really good. You know, obviously there was some projection, there was some Pepper's Ghost effects. Yeah, really a good ride. Yeah, I'm quite taken back by it. It's pretty good. So I think while I'm in Italy, I might grab a bit of pizza because I'm a bit hungry. So I'm gonna go and find somewhere to eat. My lunch, I've got a margarita pizza, and this is like an apple soda kind of fizzy drink. It all came to €15.10. What was incredible was at the checkout, you just put your tray in front of this machine and it just scanned it and it knew exactly what you got. I've never seen anything like it. Really incredible. And this place is beautiful. I'm sat on my own in this area. I could have sat outside, but it's really busy out there, so I thought I'd just sit and have a bit of peace here while I enjoy my pizza. So after finishing that really nice pizza, I'm going to take a bit of a slow tempo to let it go down. So I'm going to try out something called Volarium, which looks a little bit like soaring at Epcot. So I'm just going to go and find that now. And just walking through Italy to get out of here. I think it's this way. Yeah. So what's really good is use the app. It shows all of your ride times. You can get it to direct you to wherever you want to go. Because I will say it's quite a difficult park to navigate, trying to suss out where you are. Everything seems to blend from one to the next. So there is signposts, it's all in German and English, but it's really easy to use the app because you can just work out your route where you need to go. Definitely feels a lot busier now, the park does, than it was earlier. So not sure how much of the big stuff I'm going to get on today now. However, it is only 20 past 12, so yeah, I'm just really enjoying just being here. Beautiful warm day in my shorts and t-shirt, just taking it all in and enjoying being here at Europa-Park. Just walking through, so it shows all the different flags of all the lands that are here. So this is actually where the main entrance is to the park. So obviously I came in a different entrance earlier on. So it's a little bit like a main street, which is pretty cool. And then you can see Europa-Park, very Disneyland with the train or the monorail as it is going through it. It definitely has a Disney vibe to it. Very much Epcot, with all the different lands and the different areas. Obviously they've got a ball as well. But yeah, very, very well themed. Really loving this park so far. So here we are, Volarium. So yeah, it's right near the entrance, and let's go and see how long the wait is. It shows on the app 20 minutes, so hopefully it shouldn't be too long. And as I say, it looks something a bit like soaring, so we'll see what it's like, and I'll let you know when I get off.
Und dabei haben Sie doch sicherlich so viele Fragen. Also fragen Sie mich, ask me anything. Posez-moi une question. Ach, sicherlich wollten Sie noch wissen, wie der höchstpersönlich bei der Eröffnung des Volariums 1812 anwesend war. Der Perceur Castello était présent lors de
So that was really good fun. It was definitely inspired by soaring. It was basically a European version of it. Slightly different ride system where the gondola went along rather than lifting up like it does on soaring in rows. But I was at the bottom, so I could see the bottom of the screen. It had the smells, it had steam effects, it went cold at parts. It was really nice smell of roses and like a minty kind of smell if we went over snow. And yeah, it was really good. Only had a 5-minute wait. Again, a single rider queue. It was only showing 15, but they pretty much let me straight on. So yeah, really nice ride. Got to see the entrance as well, because obviously I came in from the VIP entrance for hotel guests this morning. But yeah, really nice. So I'm going to walk through now. I've just noticed Arthur's now showing 25-minute wait. So I'm going to walk over there and give that one a try. And then I might do Pirates of Batavia, I think is the way it's pronounced. So right, I'm going to go and find Arthur. Right now, again, as it goes round, I've just spoken to a cast member and they said there is a single rider, so I'm going to head in now this way. Single rider. Hello. Yes, please. So just had one of the most bizarre rides I think I've ever been on. It was Arthur. I waited 5 minutes in the single rider, which was great, but it started off all nice and floaty in the garden, and then you get to the outside section, which was, you know, it's got some kick to it. It's a really good ride system. And then we see Snoop Dogg in like a ghetto, and there's all these bugs in like a ghetto, and it had swearing in it, so I heard, I won't repeat it, but you know the song, they didn't like dub it out or anything. You could hear the words, which I was pretty shocked. There was a woman next to me who looked at me like and kind of opened her eyes as if, oh, that wasn't good. Yeah, bizarre. And then, you know, they went outside again. The scene where you go over the top of where the entrance is and the queue area, really good. And then the smells were nice, like there was honey at the end. So yeah, it was a very mixed bag. Interesting ride. I definitely want to do that one again over the next couple of days that I'm here. But yeah, I did enjoy it. But I think now I'm going to try and find Pirates of Batavia, I think it's called. Big Pirates of the Caribbean fan, and definitely need to see if it compares or lives up to the hype. Here we are, Pirating of Batavia. Let's have a look. It's showing a 10-minute wait, so let's go and find out. There we go. Oh, it's pointing this way. So it's showing a 20-minute queue now, but it's not too bad. No single rider on this one. go. Pirating in Batavia. Front row.
Einfach nicht zu nass zu werden oder zu schiffbrüchig. An der Steuerort. Das heißt links, richtig? Nein, rechts, oder? Richtig. Seid einfach vorsichtig.
Die Legende besagt, ein Kämpfer der Dämonen.
Alles so richtig bitte ist ein klein wenig Magie, um ihn zu trennen. Solche Kompagnons bräuchten wir immer.
I just come out of Piraten in Batavia, and it was very similar to Pirates of the Caribbean. It had some really good projection effects, and yeah, I'm just going to go through this way 'cause it's a little bit quieter. We'll go dark for a minute because it's in a tunnel, but yeah, really good effects. The only thing I would say, it didn't feel very cohesive. So you were going through different lands like India and China and you know, the Amazon rainforest, and there were some really nice smells, but it was just like you were just dropped into, as you kind of went through doors and then you would go into a different area. But on a level of detail, brilliant, really good. Nice first drop as well. And yeah, I really enjoyed that. Definitely going to do that one again while I'm here. So I've just noticed Euro-Mir is now showing a 15-minute wait. So I'm going to head over that way so we can get that in. I think I have to go this way. Yes, it's this way. So yeah, I'll see you over by Euro-Mir. So here we are, there's Euro-Mir. Have to get it in at least once while I'm here. Obviously it's closing down, so definitely got to get it in. Oh, there's a stilt walker here as well for photo opportunities. Oh, and oh, they've got like an Autopia little Grand Prix. If you get a chance, I might go on that. There it is. So let's head over to the entrance. And they've just announced on the app that the park will be closing at 8 PM. So you know where I'm going tonight. I'm going for a night ride on Voltron, because it gets dark here about 8:15. So if I time it just right, I get in the queue, I'll get a night ride or at least dusk. So let's head into Russia and go on Euro-Mir. So I've just come off Euro-Mir. I was on the very back and I went backwards pretty much most of the way around that. I had a little bit of a headache actually from it. So pleased I've done it, obviously before it closes. You know, the lift hill, that music, if anyone knows, the doom 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 doom, you just, you know, it is in the queue, it's in the whole of the ride itself. It is great. I mean, when you get to the top and you see yourself in the mirrors and it feels really high, and then you just got that control spin. But yeah, enjoyed it. I think I might try a different row next time because it was intense and my head is banging very slightly, and I don't get that very often on coasters. So, but I don't think you can see, but I'm by Voltron again, so I'm gonna see and have another go. So here we go, round 2 on Voltron. Wonder what row I get this time. Whew. Just had another front row ride on Voltron Navarra, and yeah, I think it is my number one. This time I wasn't on the end, I was in the middle. They put 2 people and single rider in there, so I didn't get an end seat, but still fantastic. Felt a little smoother actually being in the middle. I think I preferred the end because it was, but yeah, brilliant coaster. I think it is my number one. I can't fault it in any way. I just think the theming, down to the little sound it makes in the station, the whole station itself, I just think it's fantastic. The whole queue line, yeah, that first launch, the first bit where you bob up and down, I just can't. I'm kind of speechless talking about it, because so many things go through your head when you think about that. The elements, the hang time, the ejector time. It's smooth but throws you about at the same time. It's just got a brilliant mix, and definitely going to come back later to ride it in the dark or dusk. So I'm going to have a look at a few rides around here now. Some of them are only shown like walk-ons, so I'm going to do a few of those. Yeah, I'll get back to you wherever I am next. Going to go on Atlantis. I guess it's some sort of underwater. There's a turtle there in there, so to walk on, so may as well have a go. Let's head in there now. Next up I'm going to go on Pegasus, which is a family coaster, while I'm in the Greek area. That Atlantis was pretty much a Buzz Lightyear clone, minus Buzz Lightyear. It was all under the sea. So which way do I go? Poseidon, which is the water coaster. Might brave that in a bit, because today I think it's the only day it's going to be really sunny. Tomorrow's not going to be as nice, so I might brave the water rides today. So let's go on Pegasus first, and then I'll make my decision what I'm going to do. So here we are, Pegasus, showing a 20-minute wait, so let's see how long it takes me to get on. So just come off Pegasus, actually a decent ride. I thought it would be a little bit like Flight of the Hippogriff at Islands of Adventure, but actually it was a little bit longer. There was some good helix with some good forces as well, so yeah, decent ride. Now I'm right by Silver Star. I'm going to see what the queue is like for this. It's the only major coaster I haven't done here yet, and then yeah, we'll have a look at what's next after that. It's a 35-minute wait, so I'm going to give it a go. It's been about 50 to 60 minutes all day, so now that it's dropped, I'm going to head in and let's have a go on this B&M Hyper. It's interesting because this queue reminds me a little bit of Formula Rossa. Obviously it's very, it's all car related, so it's based in Monte Carlo. The queue is going to go all the way up there, around, and then back through there, I think, and then you go in the station. So I've just come off Silver Star, and I'm a little bit mixed about that one. So I actually feel like it's got a brilliant second half. The first half I was slightly underwhelmed. I've been on a few other B&M hypers before, and I felt that this, even though it had the height, the first drop was just okay. Not much ejector time, not much air time in the first few hills. It was when we went on the turnaround and we hit a block brake that it then started really getting good for me. Loads of ejector time, a really nice tight turns, a good helix towards the end as well. So yeah, it's definitely a coaster of two halves, definitely. A little bit disappointing first half, but second half, brilliant. So yeah, really solid ride. So I am now near the Alpine coaster, so I think I'm going to try and get on that. I'm going to see what the queue waits are for that one, yeah, I'll let you know if I go on. Spotted that Matterhorn Blitz only has 25-minute wait, so I may as well head on that one. So I just had a ride on Matterhorn Blitz, so it was a Mack Wild Mouse. First Wild Mouse I've ever been on that actually doesn't really jolt as you go around the bends. That was really nice and smooth. Bit of air time on the drops as well, so yeah, good. Now, I've said to myself, only while I was waiting on a Silver Star, how good operations have been, no downtime at all today that I've known of. And then I was stood in the queue for Matterhorn Blitz, and it went down for about 15 minutes, but constant telliness in the queue, so it was absolutely fine, but it just meant that the wait was a little bit longer. So I'm now going to try out, I think it's something that's new this year, I'm going to try out Ed and Edda's Grand Prix Adventure. I think this could be new this year. It's only a 5-minute wait, so why not try it out? So it's probably been about 2 hours since I've last been on the camera. In that time I've had a bite to eat, and I went on the Alpen Express, which is very much like the Runaway Mine train at Alton Towers. It's a 2-lap special. Unfortunately no choo-choo, if you know what I'm talking about. But it had some really nice theming. So I've just been on Arthur again. Much better ride this time. I think I knew what was coming, so I actually really appreciated it, and it's actually a really good coaster, I suppose is the best way. It's a powered coaster, and it's now 7:25 at night. Sun's going down, so I'm going to head to Voltron to get a night ride, hopefully, or at least a dusk ride on there, and then that'll be the wrap up of my first day here at Europa-Park. So let's head over to Voltron. Well, it's come to the end of my first day here at Europa-Park, and it hasn't disappointed one bit. I've just finished the night with a dusk, quite dark, it looks darker than it does on camera, ride on Voltron Navara. It is my number one. I've done it 3 times today now, yeah, it's just a fantastic coaster. Absolutely loved every second of it. It's got better and better. I've just done a back row, slightly rattly, same far left seat, and I got a little bit of a headache towards the end, but it could be just because I'm tired, because I've been here for over 12 hours now, so it's been crazy. But yeah, no, Voltron is my highlight. Some absolutely incredible coasters here, some brilliant rides. It definitely is a contender for Disney, and I just can't wait to do it all again tomorrow. The park is absolutely deserted now. You can see I'm just kind of walking along and trying to find my way out. So yeah, I'm going to wrap up here, and if you're enjoying what you're seeing, don't forget to follow my travel vlog from yesterday. That should be uploaded by now. And yeah, subscribe to the channel, make sure you hit the bell icon. And I can barely speak, I'm so tired. I'm just absolutely overwhelmed. But yeah, had a fantastic day, and I'm going to go back to my hotel and have a good night's sleep and do it all again tomorrow. So I'll see you in the morning. Good night.